Okay. Your topics, you must have seen the syllabus and some topics have been deleted, right? So there were types of magnetic materials, dia, para and ferromagnetic materials. वो topic delete हो गई. ठीक है, that topic has been deleted now. It was a long, vast topic where we used to discuss the properties of dia, para and ferromagnetic materials, their theories also. Okay, तो वो topic आपका delete हो गया है और hysteresis is also deleted. So what we are left with, 2-3 topics we are left with. So magnetism we are going to start. So heading दे दीजिए magnetism. Magnetic effects we have done. Now the magnetism part. Because the name of unit is magnetic effects of current and magnetism. So this is the magnetism part. And you already know the definition. What is a magnet? What are magnetic substances? I need not tell you. Magnet is a substance that is capable of attracting other substances. And magnetic substances are those that are attracted towards the magnet. Okay, because all the substances are not attracted towards the magnet, right? So for example, लिख लीजिए magnetic substances के कौन से example हैं पता है आपको? कृष magnetic substance का कोई example? Iron. Bar magnet तो magnet हुआ ना? Magnetic substance that is attracted towards magnet. Iron पता है आपको? विदिशा और कोई पता है आपको? Any other magnetic substance other than iron? Vidisha, any substance other than iron which is magnetic? Nickel.
निकल
Cobalt. ठीक है, ये लिख लीजिए. Gadolinium. Magnetic substances are iron, nickel, cobalt, gadolinium, dysprosium. These are some magnetic substances. Okay, these are some magnetic substances that are attracted towards the magnets. Then there are some classifications. There are 2 types of magnets: permanent magnet and temporary magnet, natural magnet and artificial magnet. वो पता है आपको, ठीक है, वो सब आपको पता है. First natural magnet, that is lodestone, also called leading stone, with the formula Fe3O4. ठीक है, फर्स्ट नेचुरल मैग्नेट जो एग्जिस्ट करता है रॉक्स में वो कौन सा है? दैट इज व्हाट? दैट इज कौन सा है? मैग्नेटाइट ओर. मैग्नेटाइट ओर, इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड लोडस्टोन. लोडस्टोन is the first natural magnet existing in nature and its chemical formula is Fe3O4. Its chemical formula is Fe3O4. Actually, it is magnetite ore. Magnetite ore of iron. All right. So, natural magnets, they have naturally the ability of attracting other substances. Their strength and polarity is fixed. We can't change. But on the other hand, man-made magnets are called artificial magnets, and we can change their strength also, polarity also. May or may not change. For example, if the temporary magnet is permanent, like bar magnet, ring magnet, horseshoe magnet, then we can't change its polarity also, strength also. That will be fixed. But if our man-made magnet, artificial magnet is electromagnet, that will be temporary magnet, and we can change its strength. How? By increasing number of turns or by increasing the amount of current. And we can also change its polarity by reversing the direction of current. So you have all read in lower classes. You have read this all. Okay. So types of magnets हो गई. अब उसके बाद है magnetic lines of force. This topic also you have done in 10th standard, but let us revise. So what is a magnetic line of force and what is magnetic intensity? What is magnetic field intensity denoted by B? Magnetic intensity is denoted by vector B. क्या होती है तो बता सकता है? What is magnetic field intensity? Magnetic field पता क्या होता है? मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज स्पेस अराउंड द मैग्नेट विद इन व्हिच इट्स इफेक्ट कैन बी एक्सपीरियंस्ड. ठीक है, अब वो तो फील्ड है, क्वांटिटी नहीं है. द क्वांटिटी दैट इंडिकेट्स स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट अ पॉइंट दैट इज कॉल्ड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी. तो लिखिए डेफिनेशन. व्हाट इज मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी? इट इज अ फिजिकल क्वांटिटी. It's a physical quantity that indicates the strength of magnetic field at a point. It's a physical quantity that indicates the strength of magnetic field at a point. It indicates the strength of magnetic field at a point. Now there are two types of magnetic fields. There are two types of magnetic fields, uniform and non-uniform. Uniform magnetic field and non-uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field at different points in a region of space, if we have same strength of magnetic field, then the region will be having uniform magnetic field. Okay, uniform magnetic field is said to exist if at different points in a region of space, the strength of magnetic field is same. Okay, if the strength of magnetic field is same at different points in a region of space, then the field is said to be uniform. Okay, for example, you remember this pattern to bar magnet. Okay, तो कैसे बनाएंगे इसको आप? ये 6 लाइन्स बनाइए पैरेलल. ठीक है, आप इक्वल लाइन करती है. और पूरा नॉर्थ से बाहर, साउथ से अंदर. But if you see inside the magnetic lines are parallel and straight. So inside a bar magnet, you can say that the magnetic field is uniform. तो आप एग्जांपल दे सकते हो यहाँ पे, क्योंकि पैरेलल इक्वली स्पेस्ड लाइंस हैं, so that means strength of magnetic field is same at all the points in this region of space. In this region, the strength of magnetic field is same at all the points. So here uniform magnetic field is exists, but outside strength is varying. So outside the field is non-uniform. ठीक है, तो डेफिनेशन क्लियर हो गई. नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, when the strength of magnetic field is different at different points in a region of space. When the strength of magnetic field is different at different points in a region of space. When the strength of magnetic field is different at different points in a region of space, then it is called non-uniform magnetic field. It is called non-uniform magnetic field. Now, uniform magnetic field is indicated by equidistant dots or crosses. ये पता है आपको? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Dots क्या represent करती है? Equidistant dots. And equidistant crosses भी हो सकते हैं. We are talking about uniform field है. दोनों uniform. So these are two representations of uniform magnetic field. If equidistant dots are there, that would mean magnetic field is perpendicular to the plane of paper and directed outwards. It is directed outward, बाहर की तरफ है. ठीक है? This is the direction of magnetic field, perpendicular to the plane of paper, perpendicular to the plane of paper and directed out, बाहर की तरफ. और ये भी परपेंडिकुलर टू द प्लेन ऑफ पेपर पर डायरेक्टेड इनवर्ड्स, अंदर की तरफ है. ये आपको रिलेशन याद रखनी है. मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज परपेंडिकुलर टू द प्लेन ऑफ पेपर एंड डायरेक्टेड इनवर्ड्स. दिस मींस डायरेक्टेड इनवर्ड्स. and practically Earth's magnetic field is also taken to be uniform. ये भी लिख लीजिए। एक और एग्जांपल लिख लो यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का। एक आपने लिखा है इनसाइड अ बार मैग्नेट, another example inside a solenoid carrying current, वो भी होता है, and due to earth also, magnetic field due to earth also, you can say that is uniform. All right. Okay. Then we come to magnetic lines of force. Main topic of today, magnetic lines of force. So what is a magnetic line? Magnetic line. It's a path. It's a path. Straight भी हो सकता है तो अगर तो ये straight है, it will give the direction of magnetic field directly. But if it is curved, then tangent to it at any point gives the direction of magnetic field. So if we have a point here, and if we draw tangent at that line, this magnetic line of force, that would indicate the direction of magnetic field intensity. So this is how we can define a magnetic line of force. लिखिए इसकी definition. It's a path, straight or curved. It's a path, PATH path, comma, straight or curved. It's a path, straight or curved, the tangent to which at any point, it's a path, straight or curved, the tangent to which at any point gives the direction of magnetic field intensity. It's a path, straight or curved, the tangent to which at any point gives the direction of magnetic field intensity. Gives the direction of magnetic field intensity, as you can see. Another definition is, suppose you need a bar magnet on the paper. आपको 10th में करवाया भी गया था, ये एक्टिविटी करवाई गई थी। तो हम एक बार मैग्नेट रख देते हैं शीट के ऊपर, and we start moving a magnetic compass needle around it. Wherever its north pole points, वहां हम पॉइंट लगाते जाते हैं। जहां जहां उसका नॉर्थ जा रहा है, रेड जो पॉइंटर है उसके आगे हम पेंसिल से मार्क लगाते जाते हैं, तो उन पॉइंट्स को ज्वाइन करने में ऐसा पैटर्न आ जाता है। ठीक है, तो आप ये भी एक डेफिनेशन दे सकते हो, इट इज अ पाथ, स्ट्रेट और कर्व्ड along which an isolated hypothetical north pole of a magnet will move. Hypothetical क्यों कह रहे हैं? क्योंकि हमने कहा कि isolated north pole, जबकि किसी भी मैग्नेट का isolated pole नहीं होता, it always has two pairs, one pair of poles, two equal and opposite poles. ठीक है, तो वो कभी भी नहीं हो सकता, इसलिए हम hypothetical कह रहे हैं कि हम imagine कर रहे हैं, right? So लिखिए definition, it's a path, straight or curved along which, it is a path, straight or curved along which an isolated hypothetical magnetic north pole would move. वो जो कंपास नीडल है, it is a small magnet in itself. ठीक है, so isolated magnetic north pole of a magnet would move in the vicinity of another magnet. ये इसके अराउंड, इस बार मैग्नेट के आसपास हम उसको मूव कर रहे थे, in the vicinity मतलब near another magnet या in the vicinity of another magnet. तो दोनों में से कोई भी डेफिनेशन आप देख सकते हैं। So now we are to do the properties of magnetic lines of force. Definition is clear, students. I repeat, it's a path along which an isolated hypothetical magnetic north pole would move in the vicinity of another magnet. ठीक है, तो वो आप देख रहे हो, ये पैटर्न बनाइए बिल्कुल बार में। ठीक है, चलिए प्रॉपर्टीज करते हैं पहले, then we will draw the patterns. Properties. First is a direct from north pole to हमने ऐसे ही बनाया, their direction. Second is never intersect. No two magnetic lines ever intersect each other. Reason: if they intersect, at the point of intersection, two tangents can be drawn that give the two directions of magnetic field intensity at one point. That means two directions for the particle to go simultaneously, which is not possible. अगर दो डायरेक्शन में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी एक्ट कर रही है, that means force on the charged particle will be acting along the two directions at one time, single time. So at one time particle can't move simultaneously in two directions. So this is not possible. तो आप otherwise करके इसका रीजन दे दीजिए. So otherwise two tangents can be drawn at the point of intersection that give two directions of magnetic field intensities at a point. Otherwise, two tangents can be drawn at the point of intersection that give two directions of magnetic field intensity at a point. That means two directions for the particle to go simultaneously, which is not possible. तो आप ये लिख दीजिए, this is not possible. Third property is relative closeness of magnetic lines gives an idea about the strength of magnetic field in that region. Relative closeness of magnetic lines of force gives an idea about the strength of magnetic field in that region. So for example, near the poles of one magnet, the lines are close together. So that means magnetic field is stronger here. यहाँ पे strong है और यहाँ पे weak है. ठीक है? So where the lines are closer together, that means there is strong magnetic field as compared to other regions. Fourth property is magnetic lines form closed loops. This property is not similar to electric lines of force. इसमें हमने बोला था electric lines cannot form closed loops, but this is the property of magnetic lines that they can form closed loops also. Reason: because they can pass through body of the magnet also. As you can see here, magnetic lines are passing through body of the magnet also. इसके बीच में से भी पास कर दूं तो लिख लीजिए, magnetic lines can form closed loops because they can pass through body of the magnet also. ठीक है? Magnetic lines can form closed loops because they can pass through body of the magnet also. They can pass through body of the magnet also. They can pass through body of the magnet also. So these are four important properties of magnetic lamp of force. Okay. Let us draw some patterns. ये हो गया बार मैग्नेट का मैग्नेटिक फील्ड पैटर्न. Let us draw magnetic field pattern with solenoid character. So when current is passed through long string called solenoid, it starts behaving like the magnet. तो इसका magnetic field बिल्कुल resemble करता है बार मैग्नेट के. आपको पता है. So let us draw that through the pole which current is flowing in clockwise direction, that behaves like south pole and the other one behaves like north pole. तो जहाँ पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल है वो साउथ. Just keep this thing in mind. अब बिल्कुल वैसे पैटर्न बनाइए. Draw 6 lines. इसके अंदर भी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड यूनिफॉर्म है. That's why. तो बिल्कुल बार मैग्नेट का मैग्नेटिक पैटर्न. So the magnetic field pattern, solenoid and bar magnet, they resemble north to south. अब डायरेक्शन इसकी north ये है, south ये. So magnetic field pattern is solenoid character and bar magnet resemble each other. ठीक है? Just this is north and this is your south. Okay, clear? Next is, how can you draw magnetic lines showing uniform magnetic field? वो तो हम already discuss कर चुके हैं. How can you draw magnetic lines showing uniform magnetic field? Parallel and equidistant lines. Parallel and equidistant magnetic lines, they indicate uniform magnetic field from north to south. So that's why we said that inside a solenoid carrying current and inside a bar magnet magnetic field is uniform. Right? So how can you show uniform magnetic field through magnetic lines? By drawing parallel and equidistant magnetic lines of force. So these are our magnetic field patterns. Then, students, we did current loop as a magnetic dipole. कौन बताएगा? कैसे justify किया था? Do you remember? How did we prove that current loop behaves like a magnetic dipole? कुछ याद आया आपको? सुना हुआ है पहले मेरे मुंह से? बताइए. Yes, anyone?
M is equals to IAB.
Huh?
M is equals to IAB.
But current loop behaves like a magnetic dipole. When did I say this? How did I prove that? Do you remember Wyatt-Savart law's second application? Magnetic field at a point on axis of current loop we have found. और उसको ultimately हमने उसमें M लेके आए थे, वो non-zero. So it showed that current loop behaves like a magnetic dipole. And I also gave you this example that if through a current loop, for me the current is flowing in anti-clockwise direction, for you it is flowing in clockwise direction. So clockwise means south pole and anti-clockwise means north pole. So upper and lower phase of a current loop, circular loop carrying current, they are behaving like two poles of a magnet. So yes, current loop also behaves like a magnetic dipole. इसके भी दो poles होते हैं. बताया था ना बच्चे आपको? So this article is
Yes,
clear cut written in your syllabus. Dia, para, ferro have been deleted. Hysteresis has been deleted, but this topic is there. So that means if they ask you to prove that current loop behaves like a magnetic dipole, then you can give that derivation in support of that and justify that two phases of the loop are behaving like two poles. Okay, clear? Let us define.
मैम पर ये चैप्टर तो हमारे को टर्म 1 में आना है, तो हमें क्या जरूरत है?
What?
मैम ये वाला तो हमारे को ये तो हमारे को टर्म 1 में आना है, तो हमारे को क्या जरूरत है फिर डेरिवेशन?
Be easy. Objective का मतलब from each and every sentence they can form MCQ. ठीक है? Still you have to follow NCERT. और एक एक लाइन आपको अब ध्यान से पढ़नी पड़ेगी, उसी में से वो फ्रेम कर सकते. ये और भी आपके लिए डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा टू आंसर द एमसीक्यूज, राइट? ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आई जस्ट गिव यू अ रिमाइंडर, कल आपका टेस्ट है, वेंसडे है, ठीक है? टुमारो यू आर हैविंग योर टेस्ट फ्रॉम व्हाटएवर वी डिड टिल एमसीजी, राइट? Okay, let us now define properly magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment and its direction. Magnetic dipole moment. Suppose we have a bar magnet. I told you it is having equal and opposite poles. So it is like a magnetic dipole. When we have two poles of a magnet separated by a certain distance, it becomes a magnetic dipole. So this is a magnetic dipole. The poles of strength, small m are there. Suppose the poles are having a pole strength small m, both are having equal pole strength, and they are separated by distance 2l. Then dipole moment is defined as product of pole strength and dipole length. बिल्कुल जैसे इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल मोमेंट की ना, E is equal to Q into 2A. Same way we have M into 2L. That is magnetic dipole moment. And the direction is from south to north pole. Direction of magnetic dipole moment is from south pole to north. NIA, from there you got its unit. Current का ampere, area का meter square. So ampere meter square is the unit of dipole moment. Now you can find the unit of force strength. चलिए करें. Put this unit of dipole moment here and find the unit of force strength. बताओ. What is the unit of force strength? Yes. What's the unit of force strength?
स्मॉल m क्या है?
और क्या?
स्मॉल m क्या है मैम?
Small m is force strength. उसी का यूनिट पूछ रही हूँ ना, तो ये force की strength
एम्पियर मीटर हो जाएगा।
एम्पियर कितना शिवम?
मैम एम्पियर मीटर हो जाएगा, वो एल मीटर
एम्पियर
है।
मीटर। तो यहाँ पे पुट करिए force strength का यूनिट क्या है? डायपोल मोमेंट का यूनिट ओवर लेंथ का यूनिट। डायपोल मोमेंट का यूनिट है एम्पियर मीटर स्क्वायर ओवर मीटर। So 1 meter cancels and unit of force strength is ampere meter. So note it down, unit of force strength is ampere meter and direction is from south to north. All right. Now we are going to prove that atom also behaves like a magnetic dipole. Atom as a dipole. So atom is a dipole particle we are going to do. Atom also behaves like a magnetic dipole. Consider an electron revolving around a nucleus. Positively charged nucleus is there in the center, and there is an electron revolving here. Suppose the current is flowing in the clockwise direction. Then what is the direction of rotation of electron? Opposite to the flow, positive charges. Opposite to current. So electron is moving in an anti-clockwise direction. That means radius of orbit is r, suppose. Right? Electron is revolving around it with some velocity v. Then it is revolving in anti-clockwise direction. So this is how we can draw the tangent at that point that indicates velocity of electron. So electron must be revolving in anti-clockwise direction if the current is flowing in clockwise direction. Let us prove that atom also behaves like a dipole. If it will be proved if we prove that dipole moment is non-zero. It has certain finite dipole moment, then it will be true. So let us find dipole moment of atom using the formula m is I into k. Area of the orbit is pi r square. We make the substitution, but let us find the current first of all. So I is equal to q by t. Let us take time period. Let us take one round of electron around the nucleus, and let us say the charge of electron is -p. Then how can you write the time period of revolution of electron in one round? Distance over speed, 2 pi r over d. Put it here. Put this time period here to get I is equal to minus ev over 2 pi r. You get I is equal to minus ev over 2 pi r. So put this value in equation number 1. Put this I here and k here. You get n is minus ev over 2 pi r into pi r square. 1 pi 1 r gets cancelled. We get n is minus ev r by 2. This is equation number 2. यहाँ तक करिए पहले. So very simple sequence of steps we are following. Do step by step. Dipole moment निकालना है, उसके लिए करंट निकालना. करंट का फॉर्मूला यूज किया, उसमें टाइम पीरियड पुट कर दिया. That's it. अभी तक बस यही है. You can also write vector form if you want. And angular momentum. Angular momentum is given by mvr. You know that? Angular momentum is given by mvr. So how can you put vr? Vr can be substituted L by m. So put this vr equal to L by m in equation number 2. Rather आपको ये वेक्टर यहाँ डालने के बजाय आपको इसको r cross b लिख सकते हैं. ये अभी वेक्टर मतलब so VR is L by 2m put it in equation number 2 we get m is equal to minus E L by 2m. Now you can put the vector. So from here we find that the dipole moment of atom is coming out to be non-zero, so it behaves like a dipole. And one more information we get from here that angular momentum and dipole moment they will be directed in the opposite direction. Negative sign shows that M and L they are in the opposite directions. Can you tell me if the current is flowing in the clockwise direction through this circular loop, what is the direction of dipole moment? मैंने उस दिन भी फाइंड करके बताई थी आपको. आप बताओ क्या है डायरेक्शन इस टाइम पे डायपोल मोमेंट के, अपवर्ड्स के डाउनवर्ड्स? यस, is it upwards or downwards when the current is flowing in the clockwise direction through the loop? Anyone? Clockwise. Yes, Gitesh.
अपवर्ड आएगी.
अपवर्ड नहीं आएगी, डाउनवर्ड आएगी. डाउनवर्ड क्योंकि ये देखिए क्लॉकवाइज अपर फेस क्लॉकवाइज दैट मींस साउथ पोल, लोअर फेस विल बी बिहेविंग लाइक नॉर्थ पोल. डायरेक्शन ऑफ डायपोल मोमेंट आई टोल्ड यू इज फ्रॉम साउथ टू नॉर्थ, so upper to lower. Direction of dipole moment in this case will be downwards, so that means angular momentum will be directed upwards. So ये भी मार्क करिए. As we have proved that L and M will be in the opposite direction, so if the dipole moment in this case is downwards, L must be upwards. And also from the quantization condition by Bohr, from Bohr's quantization condition, we know that angular momentum is nh cross. ये दिया हुआ है इसमें nh by 2 pi होता है angular momentum. Only those orbits are allowed for which angular momentum is an integral multiple of h cross. दिया हुआ है ये. Bohr's मॉडल नहीं किया आपने, रदरफोर्ड मॉडल, बोहर्स मॉडल वो नहीं किया आपने? आई थिंक यू डू इन केमिस्ट्री. चलो नोट करो कि इलेक्ट्रॉन को सभी ऑर्बिट्स परमिटेड नहीं होते, सिर्फ वही परमिटेड होते हैं फॉर विच एंगुलर मोमेंटम इज एन इंटीग्रल मल्टीपल ऑफ h by 2 जिसको h क्रॉस बोलते हैं. सो लेट अस पुट इट हियर. l को आप पुट करिए, ड्रॉ द नेगेटिव साइन. e n h by 4 pi m बन गया. If we put n equal to 1, this becomes Bohr's magneton. If we put n equal to 1, this becomes Bohr's magneton. इसको बोलते हैं Bohr's magneton. How do we define that? It is the dipole moment of first orbit of hydrogen atom. It is the dipole moment of electron in the first orbit of hydrogen atom. n1 पुट किया ना हमने, तो फर्स्ट ऑर्बिट होगा. लिख लीजिए, Bohr's magneton is the dipole moment of electron in the first orbit of hydrogen atom. In the first orbit of hydrogen atom.